This time you get the underhook. Yeah. And I pull them to the side, right? So why would you go for an armbar instead of a choke? For me, it's more like if you like arm bars, you're good at spiderweb, then it's something you might just want to do, right? But for me, it's more like I do it later in matches. You know, when I feel like I've been on your back for 3 minutes, I'm not choking you. There's 30 seconds left. I'm not so afraid to let go of the back. I'm going to work to the armbar. In my opinion, the armbar there's two positions where arm bars are deadly. From triangles, okay, deadly, and in general from the back. Any armbar from the back. Armbar from mount is good. Armbar from guard is okay, but man, you give up a lot of position to try an armbar from your guard. You know? But from the back, it's pretty safe. Okay? So the way that I like to do this is when I'm threatening a choke, people's hands come up to block the choke. Right? This makes it pretty easy for me to peel their hand this way. Right? So if you peel the pinky fat of the bottom arm, okay, and then you connect your hand on top, you make a sandwich, this is a pretty strong wrist grip. Okay, so one more time, if somebody's putting a choke in, you have an underhook, you have a wrist grip, slide this down to the pinky fat and open it. Okay, and now we can connect and we can maneuver our forearm over their head. I didn't have to do any maneuvering on my hips because I already had my hook across their head. Okay, if I didn't, I would have had to put it there. And from here, all I have to do is shrimp my hips back and he's going to fall under my leg. I use his wrist grip to sit up, right? If you find like, oh, I'm having trouble sitting up, use his arm. And if he doesn't like it, he'll tap. Okay? To finish the armbar, guys, you can cross your ankles. One over the head should go on the bottom if you want to. You don't have to cross your ankles. I think it works though. And you're going to curl your heels. Okay? We back up. Our heels are curled tight. We don't place the elbow in the middle. We place it over the hip. Thumb up. And as we take the top part of his arm into negative space, we lift our hip. Okay? Remember, this only works on the underhook side. Not that it only works on the underhook side, but if I'm on the other side, okay, say I'm here, and I manage to attack this grip on his arm and I pass my elbow over his head, I'm not in the best spot because his whole body's on the leg that I need to pass over his head. Not to say that it would be impossible to do. I could use the wrist lock to escape that leg, but why am I doing that? Right? It's important to ask yourself that. It's a lot easier to work for a rear naked choke in that scenario. But from this side, the leg that I'm passing over the head is unweighted, so it's pretty simple, right? Remember, it's fine to just grab hands if you can get them, but the choke brings hands into a stationary position. He has to reach up, right? Yeah, so this is what allows me to get control of this wrist. Okay, this grip or this grip are good. We're going to open that, connect palm to pound. We make sure that our leg is across both hips, and now we can start to pass our elbow over the head and to shrimp our hips away until our opponent's shoulders fall to the mat. And we can pass our leg over the head, sitting up, curling our feet, rocking back, controlling the wrist, and getting the break. Let's give it a shot.